that Sripad Budara Prabhu should state first that how Krishna has sent me here, what are the purposes, what is the mission of Swami Ji Bhaktivedanta Swami, and why he has called me to tell something about some very specific. And request him to speak.
Krishna Sadaya Krishna Vimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamne Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaudavani Pacharine Nidishesha Shinipadi Sattva Veshitarine Om Ajnana Samarandasya Kinanjana Salakaya Chakshudamidham Jena Tasman Shri Gurave Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavindam Vanchakapatiyudascha Kripa Sindhu Devacha Vatitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So, Maharaj's request, I'm given such a great honor. I'll do my best to say a few words of introduction. I have, as some of you know, that I spend some time with astrology, and I have studied the position of the devotees, many of the devotees. I see a lot of devotees here that I know quite well, even astrologically. I've studied ISKCON, and I've also studied the times. It's the nature of an astrologer to study the times in which he lives, so that he can understand the nature of things and the nature of events. In fact, every day you're supposed to wake up and pay homage to the planet, so that you can understand what is their purpose in the service of Krishna. And some time ago, I have also been gifted with the great opportunity of having the chart of Maharaj. So by some incredible blessing, I have some small insight into what is happening. It's a very difficult thing to look at your life and see that you're actually part of history. Usually we're living our lives in such a way that we're not very conscious of the greater events that surround us and the things that are impacting the lives of other people around us. But that's actually what's happening here today. What's happening with the visit of Maharaj is a historical event that, in my humble opinion, is ordained by the Supreme Lord and the Parampara to help the devotees in their individual spiritual lives, and to, if you will, make them powerful again. I have an old colleague here, Radharani, Mother Radharani, and she may remember, I think around 1975, Prabhupada was giving some lectures in Venice Beach in Los Angeles. I think Sita was there as well, actually. And Prabhupada gave a series of lectures. It took about a week, and he said that ISKCON would save humanity. He said, actually, this Hare Krishna movement was exaggerated. This Hare Krishna movement will save humanity at its darkest hour. And he lectured for about a week on that subject. And I won't go into the details of what is that darkest hour, because some of us have had a taste of it already. But the theme of the darkest hour is that everybody loses their soul. Everybody forgets their identity as spiritual being and as servant of Krishna. And in many ways, that darkest hour is dawning. The devotees in general have had many challenges, individually and collectively. And after all is said and done, the devotees have done remarkably well, almost miraculously, in facing the onslaught of negativity which have attempted to keep them down. But we need a hand. It's a heavy burden. It's a heavy challenge. And more importantly, our hearts are yearning individually and collectively, if I can speak in that way for everyone. Our hearts are yearning for association like we once knew. I feel that association has come in the form of Maharaji to the West. I will be a bit presumptuous and say that my studies have led me to believe that the aching hearts of the devotees, the aching hearts of humanity, are thirsting for this kind of association. And this kind of association is not a sectarian type of association. It is not a religious structure. It is not a philosophy made into a corporation. It's a heart thing. It's a feeling thing. All of you here, most of you here, and many of you here have been devotees a long time. And you know what is the power of Krishna, what is the power of the parampara, what is the power of the philosophy. And I believe that we're all looking for validation. We're all looking for validation in our spiritual lives. And we're all looking for validation to say, do the work, whatever it is, however big, however small, in whatever way we can do it. We should do it in a mood of brotherhood, in a mood of mutual love and mutual affection. So, to turn back the tide of that dark hour, I believe that a great heart has come amongst us to share an abundant love. And I think it's just a wonderful opportunity for us to open our hearts to Maharaj, to Krishna, actually to each other. And to anybody else who's not in the room. No matter what their attitude is, or no matter what their misunderstanding may be, we live in a world of misunderstanding. And something has to fight that misunderstanding, and what better way to fight misunderstanding than to love? Love is a verb. Love is an action. Love is the kind of thing that makes aged sadhus travel outside of their home, outside of their place of intimate relation with Krishna, to come to us. But they come for a reason, because you're living history. Each one of you, in one form or another, in one capacity or another, has a job to do. And I feel Maharaj has come here to touch us all in some way, to encourage us, and to guide us. In not a way that makes us change camps, or change colors, or change labels, or any of that, but just in a way that says we're all part of Krishna, and we all have a job to do. And I think I've said about enough as I should say. So I will just say that I'm really honored to be given this chance to say something, and that I feel that it's a wonderful thing to see history in the making.
ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णसुदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्तिते गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालयै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय सर्वभक्ताजन and then my holy master lecture is after this in this part. Was bosom friend of Swamiji, and also he was given pronounced order by my Guru. So first of all, I am giving my heart Pushpanjali to the lotus feet of my Guru. I also am giving the same to my Sikha Guru. Nityalila Prishna Vishnu Parvati Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. He lived so many years with me, and he has kindly allowed me to serve him. When there was no ISKCON at all, no birth of ISKCON, no devotee. He was like a straight digger, giving all dignities, everything, and came to me. At Kesavi Gaudiya Acaryas, at that time, he started fully to me. He was translating at that time. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavad. He especially explained Srimad Bhagavad in 3 cantos that he took with me in Western countries with Gita. He told me at that time, when I will go to Western countries, I will try to manage a boarding wife, and I will manage to give whatever they want. Even if they want eggs, meat, wine, I will supply all. But there will be one condition. You will have to chant daily one Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And I am so much afraid that in no time they will be totally changed. And he has done what you have to do all alone. He told me to accompany him in Western countries. But anyhow, I was talking my Holy Master at that time. So I requested him that. After that, some time, I may join, but at that time, please forgive me. And he came alone. But even at that time, I had done so many services in giving. I helped him to send all his books, utensils, Vigrahas, Mridanga, Sartar. And when he did anything, he just devised me. He has given me so many ways. I think that when he used to go from one town to another city, and preaching, he is certainly he not forget to give a letter to me. So, I fortune to have something. And also at the time, last time, he called me in Vrindavan. And he gave me an opportunity to serve me. He told that you should give your Sangha and try to help them. I know that they are not been natural. So many things are there within them. They are not even happy, so pure hearted. As in Rupa Goswami has told in his Bhakti Sami Sindhu, Annabhilasita Sunyam, Jnana Dhamma Jana Pratam Anukulle Krishnam up to this. They have not come to that level. So you say, I regret this. I told you. I will never forget this order, and without any gain, I will always from my core of heart, I will try to, not try, but I will try my best to practice what you have told. And then I told him that I want to tell something to your disciples. At once, all the senior devotees, Kamal Krishna, Pataka Maharaj, Brahmananda, Bhagavan Rajan, all others, he called off. Sit down and listen. I told that Swami Maharaj has come for a very, very big mission. He is not an ordinary person. He has come in the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Rup Sanatana, in that line. And he has only come to give the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Anarthi Charim Kirat Karmaya Vate, is divine love. You know, there are not so many religions, only one religion. For all living beings, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Srimad Bhagavad, in Gita, especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaching and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, that they have no means so much religion. We are the part and parcel of Krishna. We are certain. The divine love is only the religion of whole beings. That's easy. We see that all are not Hindus. We see that all are not Christians. We see that all are not Buddhists. If they change, Buddhist and become Hindu, or Hindu becomes Christian, they may be alive. These are bodily system of setting our lives. Actually, these are not a religion. Religion cannot be separated from a living being. Without this, without religion, we cannot live in a moment. We can live without air. We can live without water. We can live without mind. We can live without anything, but without praying, we cannot live. We have to realize. We see this love in any way. Even in tigers, lots of tigers and lions. In any way that thing is there. They are eating men, human beings and all other animals, but they are so much have love for their wife and children. If a lion is taking the rough blood of an animal, and he is so furious, ferocious. At the same time, their children will come and they will jump over his neck. Their fear and do like this and this. They will be very pleased. They will never attack their child. And why? The ants had also the same mode of love. So love is everywhere. But now, conditions hold. Love has been perverted. Like water, perverts in snow. The same thing happens. Jivaraswarup है नित्य कृष्णदास, and Krishna is the ocean of love, endless, so deep, and one cannot measure it. And especially the love of Srimati Radhika or Gopis, more deep and more endless than Krishna's prem. This should not follow to have a friend like Krishna, because he is the object of love. We are not object of love. We cannot be the object of love. We are, by constitution, we are the servants of Krishna, servants of Srimati Radhika, Gaudiya Acaryas. So, love is of better quality in Srimati Radhika and in Gopis.